Hey guys, was gonna make a more serious one, but I don't have time. I gotta be somewhere tomorrow morning, so this is gonna be a state of the channel video. State of the, you know, like country got state of the union addresses. This is state of the channel. Because, well, yeah, there were a couple of things I wanted to mention anyway, because I've been getting a couple of messages and stuff like that, different videos and stuff. There have been things going on that I felt you guys should know about, so let me get to that. Okay, first off, for those of you guys who have been sending me videos, you guys have been sending me some interesting stuff, and that's cool and all, but I have one thing that I would like to request. If you're gonna send me a video, make sure it's in a language I can understand. I only speak English. I know a little bit of French and a little bit of patois, but pretty much English is my native language. After all, I am an American. It's the country I was raised in. So if you're sending me anything in Arabic or Chinese or whatever, make sure it at least has some English subtitles or something. If it doesn't have anything like that, I'm not going to understand what the hell's on the video, and even if it's a really interesting one, I'm not going to care because I can't understand it. And I don't have translators anywhere around here, so just, again, if you're going to be sending me something, it's going to have to be in English or at least have English subtitles, or I'm just not going to know what the hell is going on. Okay? Just gotta make that clear. Also, okay, as you guys know, all my videos recently, I've always had music on there. And for the most part, people seem to like the music I've been putting up. Though there have also happened to have been a few other people who think that the music's not a good idea in there. Some people thought it might have been distracting, which is why I've been lowering the volume of the music and raising the volume of my voice. Honestly, the reason why I put the music in the first place, originally I was just going to put music on certain videos I did. Like the text ones, which I'm still working on. That one was going to have music. Certain ones that were going to be in multi-parts that I knew were going to be super long, I put music on there so it wouldn't be boring just hearing my voice over and over. And then after a while, I just got used to putting the music on because, well, I happen to like music, and I don't know. I haven't been one of those guys that always likes working with music and trying to find the right tune to match the topic. It's just fun for me. I like trying to find the right thing to match whatever it is I'm talking to, and I just like music overall. I'm always having it around me. And also, the music I tend to listen to is not mainstream, but I know a lot of people like it. So I thought it was a way for me to share this type of stuff. So like, oh, it's cool, you know, you get to hear something different. Or even if you do hear this music, you know there aren't that many venues that play it, so it's just another venue for you to hear it. Plus, I always put the names of the songs and the artists on the sidebar so you can go out and get the tunes yourself. But I also put the music on because, if you notice, I'm also recently even noticing I'm kind of leaning back like this and talking and such. And that's because I kind of want to get this kind of, I want to portray the feeling that you're actually in the house and I'm talking to you face to face. And if we're going to be talking about topics face to face, I would have my music playing. That's just one of the things. And I'd be laying back, I'd be drinking my tea and all that other type of stuff. So that's the reason why I do the videos that way. Also, this is one of the reasons why, I'll get into that in a moment. But generally, if you guys like the music, I'll keep it going. If you don't like the music, I'll keep it going. I just want to see, all you guys who are watching this right now, if more people would rather that I don't have the music on, then I'll take it off. If more people like the music or they don't care, you know, then I'll keep it up. Okay, that's that. Also, a couple of people, well, one thing I'm definitely not going to change is the style that I do these videos in. They are long, and I've already accepted that they're going to be long. That's just it. I like talking. I'm sorry, I'm a blabbermouth. I like to talk, especially if it's about a topic that I even know about or have a lot of passion in. And I mean, I know there's some other videos out there that can just sum things up like that. Fortunately, I don't have that ability. Those that know me well know that I used to post up on a lot of message boards. The name I used to go by was Saar in those boards, and there became a term used, posts of Saarian length, because I used to write like tomes instead of messages. That's just the way I am. Whenever I'm in a debate or making a topic, I don't like just simply throwing out my point and then leaving, because okay, you throw out a point, even if it's a good point, if you got nothing to back it up, then people are going to be like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, even if you do. So I like trying to build up my point, like, all right, this, like explaining this factor, explaining that factor, bringing this example and that example in. That's how I do things. Now, if you happen to have a short attention span, or you just don't want to sit there and listen to this for like around 7 to 10 minutes or so, then there's plenty of other channels out there for you to check out. I'm not bashing anybody who thinks that these things are too long. Hey, listen, I admit that I can go on for quite a while, so if this is not your thing, there's plenty of other people out there who can say stuff a lot quicker than I can, and possibly can explain things a little bit better than I can, and feel free to go check them out. I subscribe to those type of channels myself, so just letting you guys know, the long video thing is not going to change unless I can sum it up really quickly. That's my style. Alright, somebody sent me a message, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Mahir81. I did get your private message. You had asked me basically about what's the big deal about a Swedish powdered steel sword, what's the big deal of using that steel over all the others. The reason why I haven't responded to you on that yet is because I'm looking that up. I don't know everything about this type of steels that are used. I only know about the more popular ones. I'm looking it up, but it seems to me from what I've been looking up so far, it seems to be a big deal type of steel to use. And it's supposed to produce some pretty quality blades, but I don't know exactly what the quality of those blades is. You know, what exactly is the property of that steel that makes it so special. So yeah, I'm still looking it up. I haven't ignored your message. I'm gonna look into that, and when I finally get an answer to that, I'll private message you back and let you know. Oh, and speaking of that, apparently you guys seem to, well, some of you guys seem to like the sword ones I've done. So I'm going to put up another one soon, though I'm going to focus more on the Chinese aspect of things. The last ones I did, I focused on Japanese swords, which there's a great market for that stuff out there. But I noticed that when it comes to Chinese swords, those, you know, people like me who are interested in Chinese straight blades and, you know, the dough, the knives and stuff like that, the sabers, we don't have that greatest selection. In fact, our market sucks. Either we have to deal with complete garbage, or we have to deal with stuff that they're decent enough blades, but they're way too expensive for us. We don't have the pick of the litter like the katana enthusiasts have these days. So I was going to put up a video on that, as well as a few places we can go that might be promising. So yeah, look forward to that one. So yeah. Oh, one last thing. This one I should have put in the beginning. I know some of you guys who check out my vids happen to be part of that whole atheist camp that's in YouTube. And recently there's been a bit of a row going on with Tommy from the Bronx, his channel. I subscribe to him. And he's been getting lambasted because he hasn't been bashing Christians anymore. And lately he even said that a couple of the somewhat more outspoken Christians on YouTube, one of them he's befriended, and another one he's getting to know on email. And a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but a few people have gotten upset about that. Some people are supporting him, others are, you know, jumping down his throat about it. Particularly one really insane long-haired dude, you know who he is. Let me just say this now to save other people the trouble of checking out this channel. I'm not going to be one of those guys who's going to be putting out videos that are specifically bashing Christians or bashing Muslims or bashing any religion. Do I believe that religion is garbage? Yeah. But am I going to jump on down the throat of the people who believe it? No, they believe them for a reason. My beef is with the fundamentalists, and it always will be with the fundamentalists. Not every single last person who believes something, because as I said in an older vid, everybody has at least 2 or 3 beliefs that they live by that they can't prove. Everybody's got some type of belief, whether it's religious or political or moral or any type of particular belief that you can't prove. You got something you're holding on to that can't be verified by fact. You might think it can be, but it's not. Everybody's got something. So, including myself. So, for me to jump down somebody else's throat for that, to me, is kind of hypocritical. And atheists, all they are, an atheist is not supposed to be a movement. It's not a type of government, and it's not a special calling. All it is simply a label saying that you don't believe in a God. That's all it freaking means. And I'm finding it disheartening that you got atheists out there like Think More Pink and Tommy from the Bronx and others who are trying to build harmony with human beings. And then you got people who are just like the fundamentalist Christians, where all they want is to cause conflict. I thought we were supposed to be against that sort of thing. So yeah, just making the official message now. That's not what this channel is going to be about. This is about going against the fundamentalists. That's it. This has gone longer than I wanted it to be, so I'm just ending it here. See you guys later.